To the fame, to the name.
I'm trying to find the post-fight interview that he had after the Khabib Allakhverdiev fight, his last fight. It's actually really hard to find, and then my DVR erased my actual live recording, and now I'm just left with the on-demand version, which doesn't have him calling out Ashley Theophane. But that's who Adrien Broner is going to be fighting in April. The date is not yet confirmed. The weight is not yet confirmed. And it's looking like it's going to be a fight that's going to be a non-title fight. PBC on Spike TV, as I said sometime ago. I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. Ashley Theophane is 39-6-1 with 11 KOs. That lets you know right there he's not a threat to knock Adrien Broner out. But one thing he does have going in is that he's a good, solid, active puncher. So if he has a chance to beat Adrien Broner is a fighter who's not known as a fighter who's going to throw a lot of punches. Theophane has a chance to I don't want to say outbox, but outwork Adrien Broner, if that makes sense. Adrien Broner is the WBA Super World Champion, and since this is a non-title fight, I'm wondering if he's going to fight Jose Benavidez, who's a big threat to him ever. Now, Jose Benavidez is the WBA World Champion. Okay, let me explain it to you. I hate to have to do it every video, and sometimes it even confuses me, but with the WBA, they have two titles. The WBA Super World, which Adrien Broner actually is now, but when he fought Allakhverdiev, he was the WBA World Champion. They elevated him. Before, under him, Jose Benavidez was the WBA interim champion. They elevated him to WBA world status. So now you have two champions in the WBA 140 pounds. Adrien Broner, WBA Super World. Jose Benavidez, WBA World. The WBA had ordered the winner of Jose Benavidez versus Duraco, which was a fight that fell through, to fight Adrien Broner sometime this year in 2016. But now the WBA is saying that going forward in 2016, they're going to eliminate the WBA World title and just have the WBA Super World. So sometime in 2016, we're going to see Adrien Broner versus Jose Benavidez unless some political bullshit fucks up the fight for us. Now, it's a fight that I want to see. It's a fight I feel Adrien Broner can win, but it's a fight where I feel Adrien Broner will be going in as the underdog, because even though Jose Benavidez should have lost to Mauricio Herrera, in my opinion, Jose Benavidez is a better boxer than Adrien Broner, and styles make fights. Adrien Broner right now has been more focused on his craft. He's been in the gym more. We don't see as many tweets and Instagram posts of him in a club. And basically, it's looking like he's been focused more on his craft, because he did say that he wasn't focused. And we know, just like he knows, that if he loses again, those $1 million paydays are going to disappear. Now, we've seen that in 2016, he was active in fighting 3 fights in 2016. You know, one of them capturing a world title in 4 weight divisions at, 26 years old. And also, we saw that he fought on NBC, he fought on CBS, he fought on Showtime, and now he's going to fight on Spike TV. What I'm interested to see is, what this fight against Theophane does for him, and does it keep up with the trend of PBC on Spike providing good fights, because PBC on Spike has been having some really, really, really good fights, some of PBC's best fights, in my opinion. So I want to know if the fight spells action all over it, because as I said, you got Theophane, who, by the way, fought Danny Garcia when Danny Garcia was just 15-0 back in 2010. That's the biggest fight of his career. Didn't he fight Chop Chop too? You know, Theophane, let me look at his resume real quick. Yeah, I remember that fight. He fought Danny Garcia on Friday Night Fights, by the way. I miss Friday Night Fights. Let's look at his resume. Now, when it comes to the guys he's lost to Pablo Cesar Cano. You may know him from that good Eric Morales fight that he had. And also, he fought Shane Mosley. He had a loss to a relative unknown fighter in Darren Hamilton. His last loss was actually in 2013 when he lost to Cano, and he's won 6 fights since then. He's a Mayweather Promotions guy, and we all know that Broner and Mayweather had some beef. late in the fall of last year. We saw that they're cool again now, but I'm pretty much sure, obviously, Mayweather is going to be rooting for his fighter since Theophane is a Mayweather Promotions fighter. Also, Theophane on IFL and Fight Hype has confirmed that the fight has been done pretty much since the last year. And Adrien Broner said in the post-fight interview that he's going to fight guys that he wants to fight, and that he felt he was being thrown to the wolves when he fought guys like Shawn Porter and Marcos Maidana. I don't think so. But whatever the case may be, he called out Theophane, and now he's getting Theophane. But I'm thinking, you know, since it's a non-title fight, what does the fight really do for Adrien Broner, you know, outside of get a win under his belt? And since he told us he's going to fight guys that only he wants to fight, does he want to fight a Jose Benavidez? That's a very big fight to hardcore boxing fans like me. And right now, there's too much politics involved for me to think the fight will actually happen. Now, we saw that Amir Khan, an Al Heyman fighter, was able to fight a Golden Boy fighter in Canelo. And we know that Al Heyman is fighting a lawsuit against Golden Boy. Top Rank also has a lawsuit out against Al Heyman. And Jose Benavidez is a Top Rank fighter. Can an Al Heyman fighter and Adrien Broner work out a deal with a Jose Benavidez to get the fight done? Because I think that would be a big fight of 2016, and Adrien Broner would be, like, if Adrien Broner was to beat Jose Benavidez, that would be a real solid win of his career. In fact, in my opinion, it would be the biggest win of his career. But whatever. Against a fighter who's actually a pure, solid boxer, even though he has trouble laying on the ropes. But I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. Please subscribe.